Come on, Chiefs fans! We're coming off a great run and a lot of wins, but we need to talk about a situation that could have serious implications for the Chiefs' Super Bowl hopes. There have been some things going on behind the scenes that have fans feeling some significant concern. But let's not get discouraged, okay? Let's keep believing that victory will go to the Chiefs again. If you're feeling confident, then hit that like button hard, and if possible, write in the comments, "Let's go Chiefs." Nothing can stop us. Without further ado, let's get right to the latest updates. The Kansas City Chiefs secured a dominant 29-10 victory over the Pittsburgh Steelers on Christmas Day, securing the top seed in the AFC and home field advantage throughout the playoffs. But not everything about that win came wrapped up in a bow. The Chiefs may now have a significant injury concern on their hands with star running back Isaiah Pacheco. Coach Andy Reid confirmed in his post-game press conference that Pacheco suffered a rib injury during the game and did not return after rushing 6 times for just 18 yards. Reid acknowledged the setback, saying, "Really, as far as injuries go, Pacheco would be the only one. He hurt his ribs there. So we'll see how bad they are." On the positive side, he played some good football along with Kareem Hunt and Samaje Perine, who continues to make plays for us. For Chiefs fans, this injury is particularly concerning given how impactful Pacheco has been when healthy. After missing 2.5 months earlier this season with a fractured fibula, the dynamic running back returned to action just 5 games ago. While his season totals, 310 rushing yards and 1 touchdown, may not seem like much, Pacheco has been a game-changer for Kansas City in recent postseasons. Last year, he rushed for 935 yards and 7 touchdowns in the regular season and added 313 yards and 3 scores during the playoffs, playing a key role in securing the Chiefs' second consecutive Super Bowl title. With Kansas City already clinched a first-round bye, it's unlikely we'll see Pacheco in action during their Week 18 matchup against the Denver Broncos. That game is of little consequence for the Chiefs, giving Reid and his staff the perfect opportunity to rest key players like Pacheco. If he does sit out, expect to see more of Kareem Hunt and Samaje Perine, who have been solid contributors in the backfield this season. Patrick Mahomes also weighed in on the team's approach to the final game of the regular season. "I'm going to plan to start, and if the coach wants me to go out there and play, I'll go out there and play," Mahomes said. "If he doesn't want me to, I'll sit. I have full confidence that Coach Reid knows what he's doing, and he's been doing this for a long time." The Chiefs are now set to enjoy an extended break before their divisional round matchup on January 18th or 19th. Mahomes put on another clinic against the Steelers, throwing for 320 yards and 3 touchdowns. With the number 1 seed locked up, this is the 4th time in 7 seasons that Kansas City has claimed the AFC's top seed, a testament to the team's consistent dominance. Now, we want to hear from you. How concerned are you about Pacheco's injury heading into the playoffs? Do you think the Chiefs' depth at running back can carry them if he's not at full strength? Now, let's talk about how the Chiefs could shake up the AFC playoff picture in Week 18 and why it could be a big deal for the Cincinnati Bengals. With the Chiefs' dominant 29-10 win over the Pittsburgh Steelers on Christmas Day, Kansas City has officially secured the top seed in the AFC. That means home field advantage throughout the playoffs and, of course, a coveted first-round bye. But what does that mean for Week 18? Simply put, the Chiefs have nothing left to prove in the regular season. The Chiefs' final matchup is against the Denver Broncos, a team fighting tooth and nail for a playoff spot. As it stands, Denver is 2 games ahead of the Miami Dolphins, Indianapolis Colts, and Cincinnati Bengals for the 7th and final AFC spot. If the Broncos beat the Bengals this weekend, they'll clinch their playoff spot. But if the Bengals win, their postseason dreams could hinge on whether the Chiefs decide to play or rest their starters in Week 18. It's a fascinating scenario. On the one hand, the Chiefs have no incentive to risk injuries to stars like Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, and Chris Jones, especially after surviving a brutal 3-game stretch in just 10 days. But on the other hand, Kansas City could influence the fate of a division rival and a team they've had a lot of playoff history with in recent years. Last year, Andy Reid opted to rest his starters in Week 18 against the Chargers, handing the reins to backup quarterback Blaine Gabbert. The result? A surprising 13-12 victory that proved that even the Chiefs' backup lineup can hold its own. Could we see a similar strategy against Denver? Patrick Mahomes mentioned after Wednesday's win that he'll be ready to start, but he'll defer to Coach Reid's decision on playing time. For the Bengals, the stakes couldn't be higher. They face the Steelers this weekend, needing a win to keep their playoff hopes alive. If they do, all eyes will turn to Week 18, where their fate could depend on how seriously Kansas City takes its matchup with Denver. Imagine that, a team that has battled the Chiefs in high-stakes games is now counting on them to open the door to the playoffs. So what do you think, Chiefs fans? Should Andy Reid rest his starters and focus on staying healthy for the playoffs, or should the Chiefs go all out and potentially eliminate Denver from the postseason? Travis Kelce reminded everyone why he's not just great, but historic. Kelce recorded 84 yards and a touchdown on 8 receptions, snapping a rare 3-game streak of catches under 50 yards. Former Chiefs QB Chase Daniel couldn't contain his excitement, taking to X to warn the rest of the league. "Don't let Travis Kelce get hot for the Chiefs as they enter the playoffs," Daniel wrote. Kelce was their secret weapon last year when it mattered most, and he's doing that in so many different ways this year. And Daniel isn't wrong. If you think back to last year's playoffs, Kelce was unstoppable. He totaled 32 receptions and 3 receiving touchdowns, proving to be Patrick Mahomes' most reliable weapon when everything was on the line. Daniel doubled down on his praise, calling Kelce the Chiefs' secret weapon during a segment on the facility. "People forget because he's already a legend, but Kelce takes it to another level in the postseason," Daniel said. "When Mahomes needs a play, it's always Kelce. And if he's getting hot right now, watch out." That's not just a narrative, Kelce's numbers back it up. He now holds the NFL record for most consecutive seasons with at least 90 receptions, reaching the milestone for the 7th straight year. His touchdown against the Steelers? It wasn't just any touchdown. It officially pushed him past Chiefs legend Tony Gonzalez as the franchise leader in multiple categories, including receptions and receiving yards. Kelce's celebration? A nod to Gonzalez's iconic dunk, perfectly capturing the passing of the torch. And yet, Kelce's brilliance doesn't end with personal milestones. His chemistry with Mahomes and ability to shine under pressure make him the ultimate weapon in the postseason. But Kelce isn't the only one turning heads. Rookie wide receiver Xavier Worthy is showing why the Chiefs have one of the most dangerous offenses in the league. Former Raider James Jones praised the young guard during a recent segment, calling out Worthy's deep route against the Steelers. Worthy now ranks 5th in the NFL in receptions by a wide receiver, bringing a level of speed and versatility that the Chiefs have been missing since Tyreek Hill's departure. Add to that the contributions of Hollywood Brown, and it's clear that this offense is built to dominate. With Kelce firing on all cylinders, Worthy emerging as a star, and Mahomes orchestrating it all, the Chiefs aren't just contenders, they're the team to beat. So what do you think, Kansas City fans? Is Travis Kelce the key to another Super Bowl win? And what about Xavier Worthy? Did he exceed your expectations as a rookie? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more updates as the Chiefs head into the playoffs. Thanks for watching, and as always, stay strong, Chiefs!